the sounds of the bells ring from Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris. That means it's noon and it's time to start. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Notre Dame's 63rd annual Chez Nous benefit. My name is Duncan Sheeb and I will be your fundraising host this afternoon. We live in strange and uncertain times, but today we come together with love in our hearts and a single mission. You are here today because you care and you want to make a difference. I have only been involved with the Chez Nous family for a short time. In late February, our 16-month-old son, Lachlan, died suddenly. Lachlan has an identical twin, Oscar. It rocked our family, and then COVID happened. The love, the calls and support from Sister Virginia and other school members were amazing and something our family will never forget. So thank you for your love during our own challenging time. You may be a current student, family member or alumna, or maybe you care about education or you're a person of faith. Whatever your reasons for tuning in today, I would like to say thank you. Today we need your help to ensure that young women can continue to obtain the scholarships and go on to be the next inspirational leaders in our communities. You'll be hearing from your school leaders, students, alumni and friends, Chez Nous, and for those tuning in, we invite you into this family and hope you can help us make a real difference. But before we start today's speaking program, I do have some housekeeping. And today we are streaming via multiple Facebook, YouTube, Twitter and other social media channels. I would like to thank Keller Williams NYC for allowing us to stream to their clients and fans today and further the mission of Chez Nous. What is fantastic about today's event is that LiveStream has allowed access to everyone. So please share the links across your pages and invite your friends and families to participate. If you have not already registered to bid or donate, please register via the links below. It takes about 30 seconds. So we have got over 140 exceptional items for you to bid on today. Some of these special items, as they come up here on the board, include Lot 102, which is 2 tickets to watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, an ND favourite. You've got Lot 103, I tell you what, this is great. This is Le Cirque Restaurant, ladies and gentlemen, and this is valued at over $12,000 and it is for 8 people. 8 people at the Cirque Restaurant. Amazing, absolutely amazing. It's only at $550 so far, so get bidding on that. Lot 104 is a Tiffany pendant and earring set, and that's valued at $5,500. There's a Lot 105, a Timbers Jupiter Florida stay, plus ND swag. The dates are going to be up to you. Lot 106 is a Gucci Sylvie top handbag. It's hand embroidered, and the photos just don't do it justice. Lot 107 is a private tour of the Met with access to the Members Lounge, plus $350 gift card to LDV, which are the owner of restaurants such as American Cut and Scarpetta. But back by popular demand, we have Lot 101, the dinner with the President. This item will close out at the end of this event. Every other item will be closing out at 8 p.m. But this item, the dinner with the President, will be closing out at the close of this event. The President's dinner will be hosted by both Sister Virginia and Sister Mary, and they are sure to provide a feast for 6 lucky companions. The menu is guaranteed to be delicious. And what would you enjoy for dinner? Lobster, filet mignon, shrimp, tortellini salad perhaps. You name it, the sisters can cook it. Dessert is bound to please even the most calorie-conscious individuals. The Fund the Scholarship portion of today's event is so important for these young women. I know that we can raise over $300,000 today, but I'm going to need your help. Your generosity as donors and supporters ensures that the next generation of women become the leaders of tomorrow and get the chance to achieve really great things. You can make donations via your phones throughout the afternoon, and please know that it is 100% tax deductible and your credit card on file will not be charged without your approval, as you may want to send a check or pay by wire transfer. But please register your Fund the Scholarship donation today by going to item number 1. Item number 1 is where you'll be able to make your donation today. We need your help. But just consider this. If the 600 or so people who registered through this site before the event forwarded just 10 text messages to those friends, families and colleagues that you really love and care about and asked these people to consider donating to help these amazing young women, we would have 6,000 family, friends and colleagues looking at this live stream event and learning about your wonderful school. If all these people made a $50 donation, we would raise an additional $300,000 to help your daughters and the next generations of Notre Dame women. The power to make the change is really in the palm of your hands. It takes a community and the support of a family. So it takes a little effort, and your friends, family and colleagues will definitely want to help. So just shoot them a quick text and introduce them to this fantastic school. The power of your relationships combined with the power of social media can change the world for good. I'm actually receiving signals already from the ND team here in the studio, and it sounds like many of you are very, very good at following directions already and have started to make your Funder Scholarship donations. And thank you, that's absolutely incredible that you're already underway and getting that sorted. I haven't even formally announced the giving levels, but we just want you to make sure that you do give what is comfortable for you. But we have Dr. Grace Pilser. Dr. Grace Pilser has made a donation to start off the event today, and it's a donation of $20,000, ladies and gentlemen. $20,000. That's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Grace. That is such a generous donation to get us off today. And that's in support of ND's financial aid and Funder Scholarship programs. Grace is a long-standing board of trustee. I'm getting information live as we come through here today. It's a live stream event and already a Notre Dame partner. So we are most grateful for this additional financial gift to the school. So thank you so much. I will be back soon to update you on all the progress of the silent auction and fund. Remember this one here, dealing with the present. Without further ado though, I would like to introduce Sister Virginia O'Brien. Thank you, Sister.
Thank you, Duncan. And thank you to everyone watching us today. I hope you will enjoy your time with us as we focus on Notre Dame School and our exemplary students. This 63rd Chez Nous benefit is certainly different than all those in the past. We are in the midst of two crises, one global coronavirus pandemic, and the other, the needed protests that are trying to bring systemic change in our society after the brutal murder of George Floyd. Given the circumstances, why continue with a benefit? The benefit supports Notre Dame's mission. The money raised this afternoon and until later this evening directly goes to our students in financial aid and scholarships. Without these funds we raise today, many of our students would not be able to attend Notre Dame. We are a Catholic school, educating young women in the tradition of Anne de Saintonge. We promote academic excellence for girls, an awareness of God in their lives, and engagement in the world around them. Never in our 100+ years of education has this mission been so vital. Join me in this mission, and I can assure you that our students will be the ones who make significant contributions to changing the world for the better. We need the world to be more just and more peaceful. We need to accept diversity, value individual differences, and cherish all human persons. Notre Dame students will lead us as we work to save the planet from the climate crisis, as we seek to provide health care for everyone, and as we work toward a more just and peaceful world. Within our community today, many families are hurting and grieving. Some have lost family members due to the coronavirus. Some are suffering from systemic injustice based on race. In our community, some families are suffering from both crises. Many have lost their jobs. Today we have a large audience for our benefit. We have many more possible supporters than are usually able to come to Pier 60. We are so grateful to everyone who supports us by their love and encouragement, and also for those who support us financially. We have some who are in a position to do both. If you can do both, please do so. We need your support more than ever. If you are just joining us now, welcome. Thank you again. We appreciate your strong support of Notre Dame. Let us work together so our young women become women of scholarship and service. I am happy to announce that 100% of our seniors are accepted into four-year colleges and universities. All of them have won academic scholarships. Our graduates will lead lives of leadership and service. Congratulations to the class of 2020, to their parents and families. Congratulations to the faculty. Thank you all for joining us in our benefit. We hope you enjoy the time together. I'm most grateful in advance for all your support. And now, back to Duncan.
Thank you, Sister Virginia. I've already learned that Sister Virginia has her eyes on a number of silent auction items, and I'm learning she's very competitive. And for those who know her well, they may even remember when she was a fierce basketball player back when she played for ND herself. Yes, that's right, she's an ND alumna as well. And she let me know that the ND basketball team won the playoff championship this year, so a big shout out to them as well. If you'd like to get to know Sister Virginia even more, then I do encourage you to bid on the President's Dinner. I have learned it tends to be a very hot item. Again, we're at $1,500. We might refresh the screen to see if there's any more bids so far. It's previously sold for over $10,000. So right now I see the current bid at $1,500, and this is obviously a steal right now. And just like that, I have another word coming in from our live studio crew, that we have another $20,000 donation gift. This one comes with a special note, and that being that it's anonymous. Gift is $20,000, but it will be matched with the next $20,000 that comes in. That is an amazing generosity, and what an opportunity. So the next $20,000 will have an additional match of $20,000. Again, that is absolutely fantastic. Amazing generosity from already at the start of this event. I'm going to introduce our next speaker. And when we come back, I can't wait to see what will unfold. Please give your full attention to Mr. Ray Dolan. He and his wife, Cookie Dolan, are both ND Board of Trustees and long-standing supporters of Chez, Nous. He sent in a few words to say while our nation was experiencing COVID at its peak, and will lead us in prayer. Thank you, Ray.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ray Dolan. My wife, Virginia, and I are trustees to Notre Dame School. I'm recording this message to you all in the midst of the COVID-19 global pandemic. As of today, it seems we've bent the curve through all of our social distancing and the many heroic efforts of our first responders and healthcare workers. Many of us, almost all of us, know someone, a relative, a friend, a colleague, whose health or economic well-being has been devastated by this virus. So at the start of this message, I'd like to say to any first responders or healthcare workers that are watching here today, thank you from all of us. I mentioned that Virginia and I have been involved in the school for over a decade, and we've had the blessing of sponsoring a number of students over those years. We've watched young, anxious young girls enter freshman year, and throughout the course of their 4-year time at Notre Dame School, blossom into amazing young women, growing in every dimension, intellectually, physically, morally, and spiritually, becoming active in the New York community, and eventually launching into colleges, including Columbia and Princeton and Middlebury, NYU, Barnard, Ithaca, Pace, Villanova, UConn, and many more. It's amazing to watch these young girls transform into the amazing people that they are today. It's been our privilege. And for those of you out there that are capable of extending that kind of financial support to some of our students right now, I would urge you to consider it. And I'd ask everyone to close your eyes and join me in this prayer today. Dear Lord, please bless all of us, and thank you for the courage that you give us to face each day of this global pandemic. Thank you for the Chez Nous community, a community that transcends all social distancing. Thank you for the heroism of our founders, Anne and her team. For that heroism is what allows our school to function today. Thank you for the heroism of Sister Virginia, Sister Mary, and all of their administration who face this pandemic and ensure that Anne's mission will survive another 100 years. We ask that you please watch over all those in the world today that are struggling with this global pandemic, both in their health and in their financial well-being. Help us come together as one people, as you would have wanted. We offer this blessing in Christ's name. Amen. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Karina Vargas.
Hi, my name is Karina Vargas. I'm the vice principal here at Notre Dame School. I'm also an alum of the school. Chez Nous is a place that I consider my home. It means our home in French. The reason why I am here at Notre Dame today is because it reminds me of home. It reminds me of people that I care about that are still here. It reminds me of the person I used to be. When I first came to St. Mark's Place, I fell in love not with the building, but with the people. I fell in love with Miss Crossan, Miss Harrington, Miss Holleran, Miss Brilliant, those teachers that care, that really see you for who you are. Now that we're here on 13th Street, even though it is a different building, we still feel that warmth. When I come every day to the school and I see our students and I see our teachers, how dedicated they are and how passionate they are about their work. The students, how they care about their teachers, how they care about each other. That's what reminds me of the old Chez Nous and the current Chez Nous, that love, that friendship, right? I consider Chez Nous a place that I call my second home. We call each other Chez Nous sisters because that's what we are. We will always be sisters. We will always care for each other. We will always find each other when we need each other. And I think that's what makes us genuine, what makes us different, right? That this is not just another institution, but it's really a place that we can call home.
For all of you participating, I'm just sitting here looking at some stuff, and you'll know in a minute. But thank you for not disappointing. We just heard from Karina and Ray, and I'm continuing to be amazed in this very short time since we've started this live stream event. Our anonymous donor will be delighted to hear that we have a third gift of $20,000. So this means with the match, we are over $80,000 in support of our fund and scholarship portion of the event. My understanding that last year was about $160,000 we raised, and I'm going to throw to the slide now, and we are at $178,000 already, ladies and gentlemen. $178,276 that we have of donations coming in. Again, absolutely amazing. I'm seeing the names come up here. There's Christine Dolan, Lisa Dreek, Eric Eckholt, Anna, Bala family, Bruder family. I mean, absolutely amazing support. We're at $178,000 on our way to over $300,000, ladies and gentlemen. That is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. These gifts of $20,000 are so important because they are the true cost it takes to educate a Notre Dame school student. Tuition for the 2020-2021 year at ND will be $15,400, which some may consider a steal when compared to other NYC private schools. But it is important for you all watching today to know that there is actually a $5,000 financial gap that needs to be covered by ND for each student each year. I guess you can think of it as each student receiving a $5,000 scholarship to ND. As you heard that correctly, and if you are doing the math, that means ND gives the entire student body about $1.8 million each year. That is above and beyond the $1.3 million given out in scholarship and financial aid each year. I'm going to let that all sink in while you hear from someone who helped make today possible. We're at 181,000. Here it continues to go. But please welcome the useful and fun Megan Gong, who is new to working at ND, but certainly not new to the Chez family. She is a Special Events Associate and alumna of Notre Dame for the class of 2014. Megan, take it away.
Thank you, Duncan. My name is Megan Gong, and I am the Special Events Associate here at Notre Dame. Notre Dame is Chez New to me in more ways than one. I am an alum from the class of 2014, and I loved every minute of my time here. One of my favorite memories was as a senior when I helped volunteer at the benefit at Chelsea Piers with all of my friends. And now, here I am, Chez New again, working at a place that is truly home to me. This year is my first benefit, and it is obviously a very different benefit, but we have done our best as a team to make sure we come together as a community and do what we can for our beloved school. I am grateful to all of you who were a part of planning the event, especially our core committee of amazing parents and alums. I am so grateful for all of your participation today. Thank you. It is now my great honor to introduce this year's recipient of the Anne de Santage Award, Talia Pinto Santillan.
Thank you, Megan. It is an honor to receive this award, especially given the significance of this being my 25th anniversary from graduating from Notre Dame. It seems like just yesterday that my class was walking down the halls, chatting about assignments and what we would wear to prom. Though these times may make these memories seem a bit harder for the girls in school now, know that the relationships, education, and strong bonds you make, especially now, will last a lifetime. It is just that brought me back to ND about a year and a half ago to help Sister Virginia in designing the air conditioning system in the classrooms for the girls. My engineering firm, Kohler Ronan, provided the plans and specifications for the installation. After all, Sister Virginia was the one that suggested I become an engineer when I was at ND. It seemed just perfect to return to show her how it all turned out. I am now a partner at the firm and grateful that ND gave me the knowledge and strength to be a successful woman. Since then, I have been back for a career day and have seen firsthand how important it is for us, the alumni, to pay it forward and be an important role in supporting the school and girls. It is critical that we give back to the future of Notre Dame so that the students of today get the opportunity to return and look back just as I am now. I know that these times are hard, but we need to do our best to keep the Notre Dame family strong and support our school for the girls so that they too have the chance to thrive. Thank you again for this honor. I would now like to introduce Thomas Lakaraza, the recipient of the Chez New Angel Award.
Thank you, Talia. My name is Tom Lakaraza. I've been associated with the Sister Virginia and the Notre Dame School for about over a year now. And one of the things that impressed me the most was their commitment to Catholic education. They do a great job. I was also impressed in meeting some of the parents and seeing some of the activities of some of the students. And it's really, It's really in the tradition of a Catholic education, which is sorely in short supply of today. Catholic education is very important today because it instills values and education in students that are missing from our society. I personally experienced the gratitude when my wife passed away, and I got all these great sympathy cards from the students. The sentiment and thought was always the same, and I was very appreciative.
Thanks, Tom. I am so pleased to be a recipient of the Notre Dame Angel Award, and I do accept it in honor of the two Notre Dame angels, Sister Virginia and Sister Mary. Thank you again. And I would now like to introduce Deirdre Dunn-Haddad with the Parents Award.
Thank you, Rich, for that introduction. I am humbled and honored to be the recipient of the Parent Award today from the Notre Dame School. The Notre Dame School has been a blessing to my family for 6 years. Affectionately known as Chez, Nous, the Notre Dame School is not just the brick and mortar of a house, but the heart and soul of a home. The benefits of a Notre Dame school education are boundless, as is my family's appreciation for the time that our daughters have spent at the school. It is the gift that keeps on giving. I now wish to introduce Lori Schwabel, my fellow Parent Award recipient.
Thank you, Deirdre. It's been a joy getting to know the Haddads and other parents as we've watched our daughters discover themselves over the past 4 years. Notre Dame is a special place that celebrates the individual gifts of each of its students. It nurtures and inspires them to become incredible women with bright futures. I know that by being here today, you join me in gratitude to a school that's given us all so much. Thank you for your support of the Chez Nous community through your generous bids and donations today. And with that, I'll turn your attention to Notre Dame's Director of Development, Elizabeth Bixenman.
Now everyone else, I hope you please join me in congratulating our extraordinary awardees this year. We were so terribly saddened that we could not celebrate them in person, but it is wonderful to hear from them today. Ladies and gentlemen, Notre Dame alumni, parents, members of the Notre Dame Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, and friends Chez Nous. My name is Beth Bixman, and I have the honor and privilege of serving as the Director of Development and Alumni Relations here at Notre Dame. Today we have come together as a community in support of Notre Dame's largest fundraiser, and I want to thank you personally, each and every one of you, for choosing to take part today. We are all facing our own challenges, some more than others, and it is clear we need one another now, more than ever. The Notre Dame school community is here to support one another, to lift one another up, and to respect each person's human right to be treated justly. Our community is hurting, but we are here to listen and to help bring about change. Your generosity is deeply felt by the lives here at Chez Nous, and your gifts today have a positive and direct impact on their bright futures. You have the opportunity to create change today, and we hope you do. I'll throw it back now to our incredible auctioneer, Duncan Sheep, to continue.
Well, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm multitasking here. We're at $184,651. Thank you, Chrissy, for your donation. But one of the things here, I'm actually just having a look at the Facebook YouTube page, which a lot of people are on, and making comments and sharing. Shona Trinch there, Louise O'Connor Delaney, Claire Littlefield, Paulette Regulovic, Jack Houlihan, Caroline Dizalor. Thank you so much for tuning in on the YouTube, on the Facebook pages there, and making your comments. So please make sure you can share this. Obviously, you can click on the share button just there and share it to your page and to your network. So keep the love going. So thank you, Beth. It has been a pleasure to work with you, Megan, and Sister Virginia, preparing for this new era of fundraising. A traditional gala is capped by headcount, but the LiveStream event allows you to showcase your mission to the world, democratizing giving and participation like no other platform. So hats off to you all. Well done in being bold and innovative. It has certainly paid off. We're at $194,651 there, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely amazing as they continue to come in. The donations. Madeline, thank you so much for your donation as well. I tell you, we are continuing to strive to reach our goal of $300,000 today. If we reach the $300,000 level, it will ensure that $1.3 million in financial aid and scholarship that is received by over 70% of the student body. Let me get that to sink in. 70% of the student body is secured. Your gifts today make a Notre Dame education possible for so many deserving young women. I mean, absolutely, we're $194,651. Thank you, Evelyn, for your donations as well. Absolutely amazing. Let's keep it going. Keep the momentum going. Share the links with your friends on YouTube, on Facebook, on all the platforms that you can, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what, absolutely amazing support so far. As I have a moment, let me take this opportunity to recognise the members of ND's core committee who have given so much of their time and talents to make today possible. The 140 incredible auction items here for your bidding pleasure have been made possible thanks to them. We might pull that up for a moment, guys, if you can. All the auction items. We'll go full screen. We'll cut me out for a moment. And I'm learning that many of these families, as you can see, here are all the 140 auction items there that you can see that have got bids on them so far, ladies and gentlemen. We might refresh this page if we can. And amazing, there's 140 items there. There's still the dinner with the president, ladies and gentlemen, only $1,500. We've got the Le Cirque has made a bit of a move. We're up to nearly $2,000 on that. It's 8 people valued at $12,000. The Tiffany pendant's only at $850. The Gucci handbag hasn't had much movement as yet, and that's valued at $3,500, and it's only had a bid of $550. And there's some other great travel packages as well. And I'm just going to take a moment on my page here just to have a look and refresh because I think there might be there's still a number of items that haven't had any bids yet. And this is the Pineapple Beach Club in Antigua. No bids, lot 151. 155, the Palm Island as well, 500. They look like lovely boots. 502, 505, 507, 556, 611, 703, 707, 709 and 455 are without bids just at the moment there, ladies and gentlemen. Rightio. And now I am learning, we'll come back, that many of these families are also making gifts towards Fund the Scholarship right now. So thank you to the Haddad family, the Delaney family, the O'Brien family, the Schwebel family, the Damador family, the Roloski family, the Cunninghams, the Bells, and the Transom. We're at $194,000 there, ladies and gentlemen. We're closing up to the $200,000 mark. Absolutely amazing. So make sure, if you're donating, please share the links. You're able to easily share your YouTube, Facebook to anyone on your page. Post it on your page, allow people to log in, and let's get people bidding. And again, the President's Dinner, still early days, I know, but that is going to end. Is it right, sister? Will we keep it running? I don't know. Maybe we'll have some further information on that at the moment. But you have to be in this to win it. And remember, it is a limited time offer. In the years gone by, Sister Virginia once sold her dinner to 2 separate bidders at $10,000 each, raising $20,000, all in support of her alma mater. So keep this in mind. This is the only auction item that will be closing at the end of today's event. And I will be calling out the winner at the end, unless we change the terms and conditions of sale, which could happen. Other items you don't want to miss out include Lot 108. Lot 108, it is a weekend or a full week of your choice out on the North Fork in a newly renovated 5-bedroom, 3-bath Dutch colonial styled home. Lot 217 is a stunning Zach Poston crossbody with a very few bids, and it's $500 value. So some of you probably want to jump on that item after with NYC opening back up and after 90 days of being in isolation. Lot 552 is a private tour of Manhattan's oldest house of chocolate. Now this is right up my alley. The famous lilac chocolates, and it includes a giant chocolate. I mean giant. Usually it comes with a 2-foot chocolate bunny, but since Easter has come and gone, it's up to you to pick out what you want. Maybe it could be something for a summer graduation. But you'd have to eat it quickly. There's no doubt about that. Keep the bidding going and don't forget about the Fund Scholarship. Every dollar counts. My daughter Matilda, my lovely daughter Matilda Parker Sheeb, she is 5 years old. 5 years old, ladies and gentlemen. She's sitting at home in Manhattan here watching the LiveStream event. And I had a message come through, and I saw that it come through on the scrolling of names that I have as well, that Matilda Parker Sheeb has donated $20. $20 is going, she's 5 years old, she'll be 6 in September, and she has donated $20 to Chez, Nous and Fund the Scholarship. And she's encouraging every 5-year-old out there to make a $20 donation or whatever it is you might be able to afford with your pocket money to help these girls with their education. So now for some light entertainment. Members of ND's Glee Club will sing the school's alma mater from the comforts of their own homes. And we have Hannah, Erin, Natalie, Lily, Erin, another Erin, and Abby, Lauren as well. Abby and Lauren as well there to go. Ladies, please take it away.
On West 13th, where Chez Nous stands, we join together, hand in hand. We grasp much knowledge with heads held high at Notre Dame. As sisters one, we bond with love, with heart and strength we rise above, and its values will guide on our way. We lead with honor and loyalty and celebrate diversity. Forevermore, Notre Dame, Chez Nous.
Thank you so much, ladies, for these amazing students who have made our virtual benefit so special. We miss not being able to hear you sing at Pier 60, but you still sound incredible. So thank you so much. We're at $196,251, ladies and gentlemen. And I think our viewers enjoyed your performance because it looks like we are inching closer to our $300,000 goal today. Mr. and Mrs. Joseph P. Ricardo were particularly moved and just gave $10,000 to our Fund the Scholarship. That's $10,000 to the Fund the Scholarship. I see that a couple of alumni are joining in on the fun. Arlene Pendergrass from the class of 1960 and Carol Robo from the class of 1979 have both made gifts in support of Fund the Scholarship as well. So let's try to get some more alumni in contributing to this incredible cause. Perhaps you were the recipient of one such scholarship while at ND, which was launched you into the incredible woman in your careers today. Today just provides a perfect opportunity to pay that opportunity forward. So thank you, everyone. I mean, again, the numbers are coming. We're at $201,000 already, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Carol, at $201,000. Carol DeGeorge as well at $200,000. We've got $98,000 to go. Thomas, thank you so much, Thomas, for your kind donation as well. We're at $202,000, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue. Barbara Wren, Cheryl Williamson, I mean, so much love, so much generosity. Thank you so much. The Notre Dame School Trustee, Melissa Maserve, is my neighbour down in Battery Park, and she would like to remind everyone that all gifts made today in support of our Fund the Scholarship portion are 100% tax deductible. So all the donations are 100% tax deductible. Now, also, you may not know this, but many companies match donations made to organisations like Notre Dame School. And today is a wonderful time to take advantage of that opportunity. So what we're going to do right now, live, real time, is that we are going to text out a link. Text our link now so that you can easily check on the ND website on whether or not your company matches. It really is that easy. So, Charles Sheeb, that's my son. He's now bidding as well. I mean, he's 8. So thank you, Charles, for doing that. Amazing. Thank you to my family for supporting these amazing young women. It really is amazing, and I do it. Charles Sheeb and Matilda, 8 and 5, sitting at home in Manhattan and supporting the ND young ladies. And so I'm getting some more news from control here that it seems like the link's gone out, and we already have someone who is taking an opportunity of the matches, the employee matches, it seems. And it's a big thank you to the Eckholt family. Thank you so much. And they've donated a $5,000 gift. There's a $5,000 gift that we have earned, and will also be matched by their employees. So this is a really good opportunity. So please, I implore you to check on that link that's been sent out, and we might also get the team to post it into the all the feeds for the YouTube and Facebook and so forth, so people can click on that and get to see if your employee will match your donation and double the impact for these girls. We're at $202,000, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely fantastic. I now have the pleasure of introducing Jackie Brilliant, ND's principal. Jackie Brilliant began her, and what a brilliant name. I couldn't help myself. I couldn't resist. She began her work at Notre Dame in 1990 as the director of Notre Dame's annual fund. From the beginning, Jackie was a great communicator and fundraiser, and her gifts grew alongside ND's fundraising. Eventually, Jackie transitioned to teaching and successfully juggled two sides of Notre Dame life, off to graduate school on the side, and she soon had a master's from NYU. Amazing. Jackie's gifts as a teacher, leader were evident, and she moved into another graduate degree program in administration from Bank Street. Jackie was on her way to being a principal. Jackie has met the challenges inherent to being a principal and has led Notre Dame into many innovative and creative curriculum changes. ND couldn't ask for a better principal than Jackie Brilliant. Now, a few words from your principal, Jackie.
Hi, I'm Jackie Brilliant. I'm principal of Notre Dame School of Manhattan, and I'm delighted to be here today as part of the virtual benefit. I've been at the school for 30 years now, so I've seen quite a bit of change. Along the way, we've refined and tweaked our courses to better serve our population. So for now, we have a course in African American and Native American history. We also have a course called Global Inequalities that studies through the best of nonfiction what's going on out there in the world and how our students can step forward to help. I think what draws students and families to our school is its unique family-like atmosphere. No matter how much we've grown and changed over the years, we still are Chez Nous. We're still that neighborhood school, although students come from all over to be part of that community. When you hear from Brittany and Gianella, I think you'll see how well prepared these students are, how they took a risk to come into Notre Dame, how their family made sacrifices for them to be here. They're very grateful for the scholarships that allowed them to attend, and they joined our community wholeheartedly. They've been involved in service, social justice issues, Girls Who Code. They will become the next leaders in technology, I believe, the next leaders in issues of human rights and justice. They have a long way ahead of them, but we've really prepared them every step of the way.
Thank you so much, Jackie. I mean, unbelievable. What a leader of the school. We're at $208,821, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting towards it. We are inching our way towards our goal of $300,000. Hopefully we'll get it. Thank you, Maura Kwai, for your donation as well. We're at $208,000. We're at Colleen Vassy as well for your donation and for your love and support. Thank you so much. Amazing work. We've got Lee Phillips with your donation as well. We really, really do appreciate your support. So let's have a quick look at, what shall we go to? Let's have a quick look at some of the silent auction items and see where we are with these at the moment. So we'll go to the full page and we'll take me out. Let's do that. We'll go to the full page and we'll take me out and look at the auction items there. Again, here we go with some of the donations again. Do we refresh that page? and we've got the Tiffany pendant there at $9.50. That's jumping its way up a little bit. The Norfolk Escape is now at $16.50, and they've got the Coach bags there, which look lovely. And I'll tell you what, some great items there, ladies. And so please make sure you get your bidding. I know many people are holding off because it doesn't close until 8 p.m. tonight, but that's no reason not to get into the game now. So put your best foot forward, especially with the President's Dinner, which will be closing out at the end of the event. So please make sure you get your donations in, and obviously the number one is where we're going to make the scholarships. I am excited to let you know, I will go back to our page. I'm excited to let you know that more generous donations have been coming in when we were listening to Jackie, and through that moment, we're now at $209,821. Anne Lopez, the chairperson of ND's board, just gave $7,700, which represents half a tuition payment for 1 year. This size gift sustains Notre Dame's mission of promoting academic excellence for its students in a culturally and racially diverse community. It allows a student to be educated in an environment that promotes academic excellence for girls and an awareness of God in their lives and engagement in the world around them. Another donation we've got coming through, Xavier High School is ND's brother school, knows the impact a scholarship can have on any one individual. And so they have just donated $1,500. That's amazing. Thank you so much for the school for donating $1,500. Thank you for your support, for your continued support of ND. That's absolutely amazing. We're at $209,821 there. Thank you, Reverend Kenneth Gavin, as well. So we're going to keep moving. You will now hear from two amazing young women, Gianella Campos, who will be attending St. Joseph's University, and Brittany Apaccio, who will be attending Barnard College in the fall. Take it away, ladies.
Hi, my name is Gianella Campos and I'm a senior at Notre Dame. Today I will be telling you about my experiences that have shaped me as a student and prepared me for going past ND. If it weren't for ND, I would have not had the opportunity to travel to Fukushima, Japan and interact with local communities while networking and seeing my interests for what I should major in college. If it weren't for ND, I also would have not been able to intern at the Council on Foreign Relations and meet Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor. The reason my mom and I chose ND is because we found the academic fit that would prepare me best for high school. So we are truly glad for the curriculum, the faculty, and all the Chez Nous sisters I've made that have truly prepared me for college. COVID-19 has heavily impacted my family. Many of my family members, including myself, were infected by the virus. My family had many losses, which became difficult, especially since we weren't able to comfort each other in person, and especially since we were infected. However, COVID-19 definitely taught me about resiliency. If it wasn't for our family support and the heavy and immense support from the ND community, I wouldn't have learned the power of resilience and unity during these times.
Hi, my name is Brittany Aparicio. I'm a senior at Notre Dame High School and I'm a first-generation low-income student. I grew up in Crown Heights, Brooklyn, a neighborhood previously known to be one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in New York City. But through it all, I was able to find a middle school where I could find my place, and that is Brooklyn Jesuit Prep. Through Brooklyn Jesuit Prep, I was able to find Notre Dame and enroll through the scholarship program. I discovered I could be enrolled into Notre Dame with a scholarship program with the help of a donor named Jack Houlihan. Jack Houlihan and his family have been financially supporting me through my education since 5th grade. Growing up, financial situations were always hard, so with the help of Jack Houlihan, it was really a big help to make sure my future was secured. Coming into Notre Dame, I discovered Girls Who Code, and that has become one of the biggest foundations I've ever made in my life. When I first entered Notre Dame, I thought the teachers would be nothing but just people who taught me, but instead I grew a sense of who they were once I entered the open house. Ms. Vela had a bingo game set up the day of the open house. I remember her encouraging me because I kept winning the games and everyone would get mad. But also there was people like Mr. Grote who was there for me financially and encouraging me no matter what happens. Whether or not I got into Notre Dame, they would be able to help me out financially for my education.
Thank you so much, ladies. We are now at $210,000 and we're inching our way through to the $300,000 mark. We've blown past all records. I think last year, as I mentioned, was 160. But as you just heard, Gianella suffered the tragic loss of 3 family members during the COVID pandemic. Well, we're still in the COVID pandemic. I'm so inspired by her own strength and courage, and I wish you the best in your studies at St. Joseph's University. And for those who are unfamiliar, it's a private Jesuit university located in Philadelphia. If you are tuning in for the first time, or maybe you are considering schools for your daughter, what is clear to me as a father of 2 daughters is that Notre Dame is a standout school that helps to shape the leaders of tomorrow. And again, we're at $210,000. Thank you so much, Margaret Chance, for your incredible donation and your support as well. We're at $210,000. Patricia Cook Holt as well for your donation, ladies and gentlemen. That is very, very grateful. Janine Giordano as well for your donation. Again, thank you so much for your love and support and your caring. Again, I do ask you to share this with the world. To press share on your Facebook page, on a YouTube page, and share it with everyone. It shows your care and your warmth that you want this to succeed. And it seems, as I'm getting a little bit more news coming in from Control, is that the ND's Board of Trustees, Ray and Cookie Dolan, feel the same way. They are extraordinary benefactors who have financially supported many Chez Nous students over the years, including Cora Bell, who you'll coincidentally hear from today. But they have been moved in such a way today by Brittany and Gianella, and have just made an additional gift of $15,400. That's amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. $15,400 after hearing with these amazing young ladies and what they're capable of. Again, keep them coming. Keep them coming. And we're at $226,000 only, ladies and gentlemen. $226,000 on our way to $300,000. I tell you what, it is amazing. So you'll see many names scrolling up on the screen. And so thank you so much for all the donations that are coming in. There are over 100 gifts already made in support of the Funder Scholarship. So let's just keep them coming. Let's get the momentum going. Let's get behind this school and really help these young ladies. But now I have the pleasure of introducing you to Amy and Bill Pell, who are current parents and big fans of ND. Over to you, Amy and Bill.
Thank you, Duncan. We just wanted to say a few special words about Notre Dame and what it means to Amy and I and our family. Notre Dame is such a special place inside New York City, a special place where girls can come and get a wonderful education. Our daughter Paige is going to be a junior this year, and the kindness of the teachers and Sister Virginia and the entire team has been so good at making Paige a better person now at Notre Dame than when she walked in. In fact, Amy and I have been so happy with the school that our daughter Logan is going to attend Notre Dame this fall as a freshman. We are so happy, we're so grateful and so appreciative for the school and all it's done for our family and all the families and friends that my daughter Paige has made. So we'd like to thank you and turn it back over to you, Duncan. And thank you, and everyone be safe.
And we're back. Thank you so much, Amy and Bill, for your kind words and your support of these amazing young women. I'm just getting word in now. Laurie Schriebel, thank you so much for your donation as well, as we go at $226,000. Jane Tully, thank you so much for your kind and generous donation. Again, amazing. Virginia O'Brien, well, we know who this lady is, someone who is such a leader and such an amazing woman. Lisa Brethrick, again, thank you again for your donation. I'm just being told that we have a donation that's just about to come in. It's an anonymous donation of $20,000. So there's a donation coming in of $20,000, which is going to continue to increase our total. Everyone, they're just been processing that donation. It's coming in now. They weren't able to sign up online, so we are in the process of processing that donation and putting that into the system. But you are going to help us get there today. I can feel it in my bones. So if you've already, encourage your friends and family to give too. We're keeping the Funder Scholarship open, so spread the word. After this event and so forth, we want you to reshare, repost, and just show how amazing this school is, and obviously how it develops these young women who are going to be the leaders of tomorrow. We have a great audience, and I really do thank you for tuning in. So let's dig deep and make that difference today. So I'd now now like to introduce you to Justine Killen, alumna of ND and a very familiar face for current ND students. Justine is ND's go-to woman on cybersecurity. Here's that donation. Oh, sorry, Justine, for your introduction, but $246,000. I had to stop just to get us at $246, but back to it. So Justine is ND's go-to woman on cybersecurity as she works for the FBI. Her resume terrifies me as she's a detective and special agent for the NYPD and FBI covering their CY6 Cybercrimes Task Force. Like what? You might never guess how serious her day job is, as she is pretty much the bubbliest person you'll see here today. Justine, please take it away.
Thanks, Duncan. I'm honored to be a part of this benefit because Notre Dame means so much to me and has been such a focal point in my life. Although I felt prepared coming in 1991, ND was my stepping stone. Throughout the 4 years, I was engaged and challenged. I didn't just excel in academics, but I thrived in value and self-worth. Next year will be class of 1991's 30th anniversary. And throughout our time at ND, the faculty supported our uniqueness from all sorts of backgrounds and lifestyles without judgment. The social support and camaraderie beyond the classroom keeps me coming back to ND. Please continue to give and support ND so our current and future students will thrive in academics and join our close-knit family. And before I forget, congrats to the class of 2020. I welcome you into the ND Alumni Sisterhood. Stay safe, and I hope to see you all very soon. Sending it back to you, Duncan.
Thank you so much, Justine. And just coming through again, our team here in studio are letting us know there's another $10,000 gift that's coming in as well. Another $10,000 gift coming in. So if you are a parent that is having a little bit of trouble bidding, Justine is not the person to speak with. She is in cybersecurity. She does a proper fair income job there. That's Australian coming out of me. Not IT support. So if you have a problem with your bidding today, ask your daughter. Justine, good luck with your career with the FBI. Again, so many more donations come in. Thank you, Jody, for your generous support as well. Again, Stacey Ryan, Cornelius, thank you so much for your generous donation. We're at $247,000. Eric, again, for your generous donation. Again, absolutely amazing that support that is coming in through the Chez New family. I mean, absolutely amazing. We're at $247,000, and I'm sure that we'll get there today. We don't have long to go, but I'm sure we're going to try to do our best to get to the $300,000 goal. You are doing incredible things. Amazing. I've been hearing some, so we're going to our next video. So I've been hearing some great things about the music department, and I am pleased to introduce you to Nicole Wakabayashi, who is the Arts Department Chair. Nicole, are you there?
Thank you, Duncan, for the introduction. Hi, everybody. As the head of the Music and Drama Department, it's been my absolute honor to be able to work with these young performing artists at ND over the past several years. The experiences of preparing for a show or for a concert are really unlike anything else, and they really bring a unique sense of community to the school. And they give these ladies an opportunity to prepare something together and work towards a common goal through a lot of patience, dedication, attention to detail, and really, most importantly, having fun and creating memories together. They constantly push each other to bring the highest level to the table, and that's something for me as the teacher it's really rewarding to see. The raw talent that has come into our school is extremely exciting, and I'm sure if you've been to any of the shows, you can definitely attest to that. None of this would be possible without you, so I just wanted to extend a big thank you in advance for your generous contributions to developing the artistry of all of these young women at ND. They definitely deserve the world, and it's really a great honor to be a part of this wonderful community. I hope all of you are staying safe and well, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you all again soon. Okay, thank you very much, and I'll pass it back to Duncan to continue the rest of the benefit. We'll see you soon.
Thank you so much, Nicole. We're at, checking the totals, we're at $263,000. We disappear, we hear some of the amazing stories from the videos from the team at ND, and the bids just keep coming in. We're at $263,746, ladies and gentlemen, for the funder scholarship. Again, thank you, Rosemary McGrath, for your generous donations that are coming through as well. I mean, it really is amazing. An anonymous donation, again, has come through. You can make it yourself anonymous if you wish. But again, we're at $263,000. Gregory Galligan, thank you for your kind donation as well. The Little family, thank you for your donations. And we are inching closer, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting there. We are getting there. Deirdre Dunn, thank you. Haddad, thank you for the Haddad family. Arthur, thank you for yours as well. I mean, we are close. I think with all those $20,000 gifts so far, I think we're up to 7. We're up to 7 $20,000 gifts, but it all counts. It all counts. So if you have a 5-year-old daughter and an 8-year-old son like me who's sitting at home and who's made a contribution of $20 and $50 to today's program, that's what it's all about. It's all about getting everyone behind it. Everyone can make a difference in the world. You can share all the links. We want you to really be part of this amazing effort because you're changing the world and you're changing lives, and that's important today. And so we want you to really dig deep and share it with all the people that you love. So just remember also that large donations, as we've had 7 $20,000 donations, no cards will be automatically charged until June the 12th. So that gives you the option to pay by check or wire transfer if that is most helpful to you. But I do ask that you make your commitments today and we can work out how you want to pay later. So we're at $263,746 there, ladies and gentlemen, and you're making wonderful gifts that are really going to make a difference. The Notre Dame community stronger together. Thank you, Chez Nous family and friends, for all your support. It's really amazing. It's mind-blowing. The comments online, which I'm reading here as well in real time, again, thank you so much. It really is important. So let's hear now from Claudia Sorio, who just finished her 2nd year at Carnegie Mellon University. Claudia, take it away.
Thank you so much, Duncan. My experience at Notre Dame is one I will forever be grateful for. From the first day of high school to some of my last moments at ND, I have made friendships and had experiences that I will keep with me for the rest of my life. I still keep in close contact with many of my fellow Chez Nous sisters, and I hang out with them quite often. We have been able to help each other through thick and thin, and it's been incredible to see them grow into the intelligent and caring women I know today. Words cannot express how happy and grateful I am to have experienced high school at ND, because I made beautiful friendships that I know will last me a lifetime. The Chez Nous community is strong, it is safe, it is loving, and I know it is my forever home. Thank you again, and now back to Duncan to keep our virtual benefit going.
Thank you so much, Claudia. Where are we? We're at $266,996, ladies and gentlemen. Again, thank you so much. And I am getting, again, news coming through from my team here in studio that we've got another $10,000 donation that is being entered into the platform as well, ladies. So $266,996. Thank you, Bill, for your generous $276,000. We are creeping up. We're going to do it today. We need your help. We want your support, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to get $300,000 and make a difference today. So please, again, we're going to keep this open. We'd love to get it right now. We'd love to do it live streaming, but we want you to share it. We want you to share the love and make a difference in these girls' lives, because you should all be so proud. The community you have developed is truly amazing, and I know we are going through some tough and uncertain times, but you've all coming together as a family, and you're really making a difference. So if you haven't had the opportunity to read through the benefit journal that was so well designed by Mark Driscoll, the father of Jacqueline, 21, it is posted on the event website. And I do encourage you to read through it, because it tells you a little bit more about the awardees you heard from earlier today and some highlights of the incredible universities the class of 2020 will be attending in the fall. So where are we? At $277,246 as we continue the donations, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much as we continue to make them up. So on the scholarship update, the class of 2020 was accepted into 4-year 100% of the class of 2020. I'm going to say that again. 100% of the class of 2020 was accepted into 4-year university and colleges. And of the 80 members of the class, 100% received an academic. So 100% received an academic, not financial aid, but an academic-based scholarship towards their undergraduate degree. How amazing is that? I mean, that is a sensational stat. And again, it goes back to everything that we're here about today. The parents, your children, and how you instill the values in your children, the school, and how it forms them as well. And then they need to do the work themselves. There's no doubt about that. But like, the numbers do not lie. The scholarships total $28 million, ladies and gentlemen, which is absolutely amazing. And I mean, give yourselves a massive pat on the back, whatever you need to do, because that is something to be proud of. Really is amazing. We're at $277,746. The Lopinto family, thank you for your donation. The next speaker is equally proud of the class of 2020. I was only able to spend a little time with him, but he gives off great energy and is so passionate about his role and the girls at the school. He is a teacher many of us would have wanted. Introducing Scott Vasey.
I'm Scott Vasey. I'm the chairman of the English department here at Notre Dame. I teach 11th grade American literature, 11th grade AP, and a course called 12th grade Global Inequalities. We're not interested in the girls just coming to school 7 hours, learning their facts and figures, learning the difference between rhyme and rhythm and poetry. I think the Notre Dame girl, the typical Notre Dame girl, is not content to simply inherit the world she's been given. She wants to see what kind of world she can make. She wants to realize the world she expects. And Notre Dame has made such an enormous commitment to that end. This is the first school I've been at that's made such an institutional commitment to sending out into the world this kind of young woman. And I'm grateful for it. I know the girls are grateful for it. And I think the world will be grateful for it, because if you've ever been at a meeting or a convention or a conference or a summit or a retreat with a group of Notre Dame girls, you know you've been there. These girls are uncompromising, and I mean that in the best possible way. And they are absolutely equipped to make a difference in the world. And I'm proud of them for that.
Thank you so much, Scott. Well, I can tell you, what a great guy. I mean, he has got so much passion for the school. Where are we on our tallies? We're at $277,746, ladies. Now we are inching towards the $300,000 that we're looking to raise today. But if we don't, we'll get there because these links are going to be available for you to share. They're going to be available for you to review later on. I know that some people will be doing it later on, and we'll ask you to make those donations. Maybe tonight at 7 o'clock you'll sit down and you'll read this and you'll make your donations leading up into to the closing of the silent auction. I did want to actually have a bit of a look at see what items, if there are any items with no bids. So let's bring up the bidders, the bidding pages. Oh yes, and there are a couple again. Again, here are all the amazing items for you to bid on. This will be closing at 8 p.m. tonight, but there are still a number of items with no bids. This includes lot 155, the Palm Island and the Grenadines, Alicia and Olivia Holden boots. I mean, they look like pretty good value. They're valued at nearly $500, and there's a bid of $125. There's some Gucci Ace Love sneakers. I think my wife would probably like those. They're valued at $980 and have a $250 bid. We've got some Styled For You women clothing. Again, tickets to Dr. Oz. We've got some Taekwondo classes, a photograph, some portrait studios. So there's a number of items, and you can sort of toggle down to see which items haven't a bid. But like they are lot 155, 500, 505, 507, 556, 611, 703, 707, 709, and 455. So we'll come back to see where we are with our screen. And our totals continue to climb, but we still need your help. So please share the links again, as I mentioned, to all your friends and colleagues. And also don't forget about all the silent auction items. That is going to be closing at 8 p.m. tonight. At 8 p.m. tonight. So that is going to be good for it. $278,000. Again, some items getting some good attention. There's lot 200, the Coach Avenue carry-all bag. Lot 602, there's the Callaway Golf Clubs. Lot 166 is a sailing trip to the Statue of Liberty. And lot 456 is an espresso machine. And probably everyone needs a new Nespresso machine after spending 90 days with the one you have. It is probably close to broken. So I do love a good coffee. We're at $278,846. But I do love a good coffee. But what I do love more is chocolate. And lot 213, and this is the God's honest truth, my mother will be tuning in Australia going, yes, you can agree with that. It is one of the things that get hidden in my household. Everyone hides the chocolate on poor old Duncan. But lot 213 is a Valentino crocodile leather handbag worth $1,000. It is a crocodile handbag worth $1,000. Lot 213. Again, ladies and gentlemen, please have a good look at that because that is considerable value. That is everyone excluding my wife. My wife does not need to have a look at lot 213, okay? Thank you so much. They're at $279,296, ladies and gentlemen, with anonymous donors. Thank you, Patricia, as well. The President's Dinner is that, you know what? I think what we might do because it's, yeah, I think we're going to go with an executive decision. I'm going to make this because the President's Dinner is only at $1,500 so far. And I think that's pretty cheap. I mean, the dinner at Le Cirque is only at $2,200 at the moment, and that's valued at $12,000. So I think people are going to probably really want to finish the donations at 8 o'clock tonight. So we're not going to close it out. We're not going to close the President's Dinner out early. As we initially said, I'm changing the terms and conditions of sale right now in live time, and that will also close at 8 p.m. tonight. So it'll get you to share it. Maybe some people are out at the moment, which is fair enough. It's a nice warm Saturday. So we'll be closing the President's Dinner out at 8 p.m. tonight. At 8 p.m. tonight. We're at $279,796. We are so close, ladies and gentlemen. We are so close. We are now going to hear from Corabelle Javier, who recently graduated from Princeton University. Corabelle.
Thank you, Duncan, for the introduction. I'm really grateful to share this virtual space with you all. Like many of you, I'm adjusting to our current reality where staying at home is now how we have to show care to ourselves and others. In the last 2 months, I've been spending more time reflecting on people and experiences that I'm grateful for. And whenever I engage in this exercise, I always end up thinking back to my time at ND. The 4 years I spent at Notre Dame were incredibly memorable. And I think what made the experience so unique was the bond of sisterhood that ND was able to foster. I had the opportunity to meet really intelligent, strong, and caring friends who I continue to lean on during my time at Princeton and beyond. So I want to thank all the staff at Notre Dame for cultivating an environment that nurtured such deep and meaningful relations that I'm sure will last a lifetime. So thank you again. Now I am honored to hand it over to Sister Mary Dolan, a familiar face and former president of ND.
I'm Sister Mary Dolan. I'm so happy to be here for our virtual benefit. This is pretty exciting because it's the first time we've had to do it like this, even though it came our way unexpectedly. So thank you, all of you, for participating in our benefit today, and we really welcome your complete engagement. That's what we're really hoping for, and we thank you for it. Here at Notre Dame, we don't just talk about diversity, we really live it. And it's a treasure for us. And our girls really experience that, and they make friendships across all kinds of lines that people set up, borders that we don't need in society now. So our girls are really very good at seeing people for who they are. And I think that's such a great trait. It's a very happy school, and people always notice that when they come to visit us. The girls are so kind. They're so thoughtful about each other. And when anybody has a success in the school, no matter what it is, they cheer each other on. It's really beautiful to see. And I am just so grateful that you're here to help us. Our scholarships are so important to the students who we welcome each year. And as you know, We have 70% of our students on scholarships and financial aid. So we depend on your help. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sister Mary. Choosing to attend ND was one of the best decisions I have ever made. Throughout my 4 years, the small, nurturing environment really allowed me to flourish inside the classroom. Specifically, teachers like Ms. Clark and Ms. Bella helped me define my love for math. Without their support and encouragement, I would not have found a subject that I feel so passionately about and that I am so excited to be pursuing in college. At ND, the teachers really make each and every student feel valued and important. And for me, it was these teachers that made my experience so special. And I will forever be grateful to them. Thank you again, and now a quick update from ND's Development Director, Ms. Bixenman.
I have incredible news, everyone. Last year, we raised just under $160,000 during the Fund the Scholarship portion of our event. But I am so happy to announce that today you have helped shatter this mark. We will keep the Fund the Scholarship open, so there's still time to make a donation on your mobile device. Your actions provide the financial support that makes Notre Dame possible for our bright and deserving students. As a quick reminder, the silent auction will close this evening at 8 p.m. Be sure to check on your bids and any other auction items you had an interest in, as there is still time to win one of our amazing packages. Thank you again, thank you again for tuning in today. You have made an immediate difference in the lives of our Chez Nous students, and we are ever grateful that you have chosen to spend your Saturday afternoon with us. Please enjoy the rest of your day, and we look forward to seeing you next year for our 64th annual Chez Nous benefit. Stay safe and be well, everyone. I will now hand it over to Notre Dame School's President, Sister Virginia, for her final remarks.
Thank you. What a successful benefit we've had. I'm so grateful to each and every one who has supported us today. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I do want to thank our Enda Santange winner, Talia Pinta-Santalon, the class of 95. Talia, you've been great. I'm so grateful to you for your engineering design and bringing air conditioning to Notre Dame's classrooms. Tom Lacaraza of LaCour Mechanical, where would we be without you? You brought in your company, and Talia's dream was realized through you and LaCour Mechanical. Richie Battaglino, you are a special friend from so many years ago. I'm happy that you are a Notre Dame supporter as well as a Xavier supporter. Of course, I'd prefer you continue to help Notre Dame. Thank you to our Notre Dame trustees. What a wonderful group of talented leaders. They have led our school through this crisis of the coronavirus. They've donated so much time and talent. Thank you for your time, your talent, your love of Notre Dame, and thank you for your financial support. I want to especially thank our principal, Jackie Brilliant, and Karina Vargas, our vice principal. They've been at my side throughout the entire last 12 weeks. They've done an exceptional job. They are creative leaders, and their dedication is to be admired by all. Thank you so much. Thank you to the ND faculty and staff. You, our faculty and staff, have turned learning into a positive virtual experience. The girls have stayed abreast of their curriculum, and it's all due to you. I know the faculty have spent countless hours preparing those virtual lessons. Thank you all. Thank you to the Benefit Core Committee. We were working side by side, working so very well, and then everything stopped. But you've helped us enormously, and I'm so grateful to you. Thank you to all the Notre Dame families. You make up our community. Without you and without your support, we would not have such a great school. I invite you all to continue to bid on the silent auction items. Of course, don't bid on the ones where I'm the last bidder. Thank you. Please continue to donate to our scholarship fund throughout the night. Your scholarship donations are making it possible for our girls to attend Notre Dame. Over 70% of our students are on financial aid and scholarships. This benefit supports that mission. Thank you, last but not least, to Beth Bixaman and to Megan Gong. They have creatively turned our live benefit into this virtual benefit. I owe a great deal of thanks to them. They're a pleasure to work with, and they have been very successful. Thank you all, friends, relatives as well. Thank you to all who listened in today. Please spread the word about Notre Dame School. As you know, we're at 327 West 13th Street. You are all invited to visit once we can welcome guests again. Thank you, and have a great rest of the day.
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, I am absolutely floored. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Beth and Sister Virginia. I mean, we are absolutely floored with the generosity and support throughout the convent. I'm looking at all the amazing comments which are online at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, for all those people who have been sharing, you know, the pages, the links, and making these beautiful comments. You really have shown what an amazing, amazing community that you are. I mean, I am absolutely floored. And we're at $295,646, ladies and gentlemen. We are so close to getting this across the line today. And I have no doubt that in the next 5 or 6 minutes before we close out this event, ladies and gentlemen, that we will get there. So, Sister and Virginia can't be the only ones to say thank you. And so here's a little recorded video that we have from some of the girls. Thank you.
Thank you, ND, for the amazing teachers.
Thank you, ND, for all the amazing opportunities.
Thank you, ND, for the wonderful music and theater departments.
Thank you, ND, for giving me the confidence to pursue my dreams.
Thank you, ND, for the amazing teachers.
Thank you, ND, for the incredible mentors.
Thank you, ND, for giving me the opportunity to receive an amazing education.
Thank you, ND, for the amazing teachers, the awesome friendships, and the great experience I had in 9th grade.
Thank you, ND, for faculty that has continued to support me throughout college.
Thank you, ND, for my supportive coaches and teammates.
Thank you, ND, for being a place of comfort and support.
Amazing, ladies and gentlemen. We're at $295,996. I mean, we are so excruciatingly, painfully close. I mean, we have to do that. We have to get this across the line, ladies and gentlemen. We're at $295,996. I mean, we are a stone throw away from getting $300,000 here today in your first live stream gala fundraising, breaking all previous records. It is nearly doubling them, ladies and gentlemen. So you have a lot to be proud of. We're at $295,996, and I don't really want to leave until we've done this. But just a reminder, as this sinks in, we have the President's Dinner will now be closing at 8 p.m. We have the President's Dinner closing at 8 p.m. I'm going to check here online as well to see some of the other items. And yes, we've got, there's some, the Timbers Jupiter is now at $1,000, but there are some amazing valued items that we have not had many donations at all. And here we go. We've got the screen up there, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to have a look at the items with no bids as we do this. And again, there's still a handful of items with no bids, but again, we've got the Le Cirque dinner at $2,200. Watch What Happens at $650. The Timbers Jupiter stays valued at $5,000, and it's only at $1,000. The Tiffany pendant at $950. $4,000 is a value for the North Fork Escape, and it's only at $2,150. And I think One thing is for sure, we're all going to need a little bit of escape after what we've had to endure, and obviously what other people are still enduring. So please continue to tell the stories. We'll come back now, guys. We'll continue to tell the stories and share the links to those who would like to support the Chez Nous family. We're at $296,196. At $209, I want to call it out like a proper auction to see if there's anyone out there that can get us across the line at $296,000, ladies and gentlemen. But now more than ever, we need to come together as a community and a family. We need to support these young women so they can go out and make the world a better place. So let's see if we can not, in the next 30, 45 seconds, perhaps see if we can get this across the line. We're at $296,196 only on the donation page, ladies and gentlemen. We are so close. Thank you, Scott Vasey, for your donation. Bridget Foley, again, for your kind donation. We're at $296,196. Diana Trebby, for your kind donation at $296,000, ladies and gentlemen. Kimberly Wise, thank you for your donation as well. Again, there's been so many people who have got behind this event. Anne Haddad, thank you so much again for your contribution tonight. Louise O'Connor, I think it's Delane's. It's just cut off on my screen, but thank you so much for your support. We have another anonymous donation that is coming in there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to click on my screen here just to check where we are at $296,196. I mean, we have to get this across the line. Do we stop? No, we don't stop. But ladies and gentlemen, at $296,196 only. Thank you, Talia, for your kind donation and obviously your kind words. Alan Bruder, again, so many amazing people doing so many great things for these young women. Jennifer Cunningham, for your kind and generous donation. We're at $296,200. We are inching to the line. Sawn Sargent there at $296,200. We've got Patricia Kerwin, ladies and gentlemen. We're at $300,000. Amazing. A round of applause, everyone. I wasn't going to give up. There is no way I was going to give up on that, ladies and gentlemen. 300,000. Well, Charlie Sheen, that's my 8-year-old son there. We're at $300,250. Thank you for Charlie and Matilda, for my children, for their contributions today as well. Ladies and gentlemen, you have done it. You have done an amazing job. I am so proud of all of you, and you all need to give yourselves a big hug. Hug the person next to you. There's nobody next to me at the moment, but I just want to hug someone. It is $305,000. We're at $305,000. And continue to make the donations, ladies and gentlemen. Continue to share this with your friends, your families, your colleagues, because it is oh so important that these girls get the opportunity to be the leaders of tomorrow and to change the world, because we need change in the world. We're at $300,000. Thank you, Jane Tully. We're at $305,350. I mean, absolutely amazing. I wasn't going to give up on you. I was going to see it out till the end. So as right at this moment, ladies and gentlemen, we have broken all fundraising records today. Congratulations. I'm so excited. You should feel proud of your achievements today. And coming to at 306, I mean, there is no reason why we can't get to $500,000. And we should share this. We should make sure that we let people know about the amazing school that this is. So thank you to continue to support these amazing young women. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate your time today. I appreciate for tuning in. We thank you for your support. We are ending with a music video I produced a few years ago, 6 or 7 I think it is now, but I believe its lyrics will resonate with many of you today. Beginning Again is a song by New York singer-songwriter David Raleigh and produced by yours truly. It features a young woman in New York City. Its title is Beginning Again. You came here today with love in your hearts, and you delivered for the young women of Chez Nous. Ladies and gentlemen, to finish on a quote from Maya Angelou, I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Your love and generosity has been out of this world to see today. Please stay for the final song of the event. Thank you so much, and God bless.
Have you ever looked around you and seen the wreckage that surrounds you and know it's not the place that you want to be? Have you ever felt defeated and suddenly you know you needed another chance to make a new destiny? Somehow, something in me knows everything is gonna work out right. Everything is gonna be just fine. Change will find you like a long lost friend, beginning again and again and again, beginning again. Everybody will define you with any role that they assign you, but what you really want is just to be free. Breaking every superstition, 'cause I don't need to ask permission for being who I really know I wanna be. Somehow, something in me knows everything is gonna work out right. Everything is gonna be just fine. Change will find you like a long lost friend, beginning again and again and again. Though facing your demons will never be easy, just try. The cracks in the mirror will only get clearer in time, in time. 'Cause everything is gonna work out right. Everything is gonna be just fine. Change will find you like a long lost friend, beginning again and again and again. Everything is gonna work out right. Everything is gonna be just fine. Change will find you like a long lost friend, beginning again and again and again. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. No, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Life will keep you changing till the end, beginning again and again and